Hey guys, it's George. Welcome to today's video. Today we're here to rate and review Blackpink Red Carpet Fashion. I'm excited for this one. I've not seen any of Blackpink's red carpet looks before. I mean, obviously I researched this video, so I've seen them now, but you know what I'm saying. If you are new to Fashion Expert Reviews, let me explain how it works. I've got the red carpet looks here on my laptop. I'm gonna go through and talk references, silhouettes, designers, and much, much more. And then because it's a review, I'll be rating the looks out of 10, this time as collective, because you know, it's all about the group vibe on the red carpet. And where it's Blackpink, it will be out of 10 Blackpink light sticks. I want a light stick. I should have a light stick for this video to play. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss a future upload. And whilst you're there, give this video a thumbs up. YouTube have also just introduced Super Thanks. This is a new feature where you can tip your favorite creators to say thank you for all of the content that they put out. So if you really enjoyed today's video and you'd like to make a donation to my channel, it will be hugely appreciated. Let's just go ahead and get stuck into the first red carpet looks. First up, we have Blackpink at Gayo Daejun Awards 2018. Please correct me if I pronounced that incorrectly in the comments. You guys know I need some help. A lot of help. Yes. As a whole, I really like these looks and the color palette is really, really great. We've got red, white, and black. As you know, that's an incredibly strong color palette. And these looks work really nicely with the backdrop of the red carpet. Obviously the red carpet itself, and then the background is white. There is white in this color palette, but it's not like an all white look blending into the white background behind them. And I think that's a lot of trouble people have. Like all black looks, when the background of the red carpet is black, you just lose all detail. Whereas here, you get to see every detail perfectly. So the stylist has done a great job on that, straight up. There's something very romantic but tough about the vibe of these looks. And I did some research before filming, trying to find out who dressed them. I will continue to do so while I'm editing because, you know, I found nothing. But to me, I'm getting a McQueen vibe, and I think it's to do with the leather pieces, the leather belts that are giving this like bondagey vibe, especially Rosé's, that it comes up on the dress over the bust, and then also the shape of Jisoo's curving down her hips, and then that leather peplum on Lisa's bike jacket. There's just something kind of like tough and like bondagey about it, and for me that's just like McQueen all over. Starting with Rosé's look, I love this look on her, that red and white floral print, and then what I like is how halfway down the dress the print switches, so it goes from a white background with the red print to a red background with the white print over it. And then it looks like there's this panel of white going around the skirt, which is really helping to break that up. I like the fact that it's high neck and it's long sleeve as well, because we've got that high-low hem detail. So it's fairly short in the front, and then we can see it's longer in the back. So it's making her legs like the feature that we really want to stand out here. And as I said, that black belt, it really contrasts against the romantic vibe of the dress, and it works really well, that really strong juxtaposition. And I like the fact that it's coming up over the bust, over the shoulders. As I said, there's something like bondage vibes about it. Moving on to Jennie, I love this look on her, the black and nude. It works really well, and you can see that it's different patterns of lace to build up this really beautiful texture, and you can see that it comes down from the shoulders all the way down to the hem. Only thing that irks me about this outfit is where the hemline finishes. I think it's just a bit of an awkward length. When you have dresses like this, they either need to be a bit shorter and be more of like a mid-calf length, or they need to come right to the floor. I think the fact that you can just see like the point of her heels and it like skimming across her toe, it's just a bit of an awkward length. Do you see what I mean? And I know Jisoo's, it finishes not that much higher, but I think where she has the sandal and you can see like a bit more of her foot, it works. But on Jennie's, it just looks a bit awkward. So I really wish that the designer stylist had dropped that right to the floor. Apart from that though, I fucking love this look. There's something very like gothic but still romantic about it, and it's the fact that they've used lace. The connotations of lace is that it's very like feminine and romantic, and then we've got that thick leather waist belt contrasting against that. The silhouette of the dress is really beautiful in Jennie as well. It's really snatching her in at the waist, and the way that the bottom of the belt's been rounded like this, it really gives a nice shape and accentuates that curve of the hip. It's just like little details like this that really elevate something. If it was like straight across, we wouldn't have that nice shape coming around the hips. Moving on to Jisoo, her look, again, it has that romantic vibe to it, though romantic with the bondage. We've got this beautiful red layered dress. We can see that this chiffon fabric has this like burnt out stripe detail, and you can just see it ever so slightly on the edges and then around the hem and around the shoulder, because where it's all layered, you can't really see like the sheer quality of it, but when you would see this up close in person under the light, it would look absolutely beautiful. It photographs beautifully here as well, but I'm just saying like in person, you would get to see more of that sheer quality to the fabric. Again, she has that really strong waist belt, and you can see like Jennie's, it's slightly curved and then it goes down and gives that shape on the hips. I think it's really beautiful. And then it's got that nice V-neck, the nice shape on the shoulders, the cap sleeves. It's very, very feminine with that hard belt. Juxtaposition. I've already spoke about the length of the dress, so Jisoo's look is great. One of my favorites here. I think Rosé and Jisoo's have to be my favorites. Finally, on to Lisa. Again, her look has that really great juxtaposition of feminine and masculine, like hard and soft, because we've got this beautiful sheer white dress. It's quite short. You can see that it's been layered with that black layer underneath. I like the fact they've actually layered black underneath because it ties into the leather jacket. It's kind of like an extension of it. I feel like if it was nude, it really would have made that leather jacket stand out too much, but where we've got the black layer underneath, it helps tie it into the look. And then we've got that frill around the cuff. I think this jacket might be more of like a 3/4 length, so you get that really beautiful cuff detail shining through. Usually I hate it when leather jackets are done up. Leather jackets should not be done up, in my opinion. It just looks a bit too like stuffy like this. This jacket has to be done up to give that really nice peplum shape, and it gives her that really nice defined waist, that really like flouncy like shape on the hip. And then I do actually like the fact that they've styled the shoe with a sock. Or is it a sock boot? No, I think it's more of like, yeah, it's a sock and a shoe, because you can see that there's that studded strap going across. Oh, it's a Mary Jane shoe with a sock. That is really cute. Again, adding these feminine touches to the looks. I'm gonna give Blackpink at the Gayo Daejun 2018 Awards 9 light sticks. Great concept, love the juxtaposition. It's just that hem length on Jennie's dress, which is like irking me, so I'm sorry, I'm taking a point for that. Moving on to the 2017 Seoul Music Awards. Again, these looks really stand out against the carpet, against the background. Love that. Love that for Blackpink. A monochromatic graphic color palette, you know I'm here for it. All of the members are in black and white, apart from Jennie, who is in this more like silver moment. And it would have been nice if she was in black and white to give more of a cohesive group look. But where the other members do have silver and embellishment in their looks, it does tie in and work, but I just think it would have been a stronger, like, cohesive look if she was in black with like the hints of white. Starting with Jennie's look, I do really like this look, even though I just said, you know, I wish it was blah, 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 but it is a beautiful dress. It's very feminine. The fact that we've got the high collar and then the ruffles cascading down the bust to the waist, it's very soft, it's very romantic, and the fabric matches that. We can see that it is a lace fabric with this metallic beautiful motif on it. I do like the fact it's long sleeves, and they've brought the sleeves right down to her knuckle. The only thing I'm not sure of here is the cuffs. I don't like the fact that we've got the two diamante cuffs around the wrist. I think it would have looked a lot cleaner and a lot more elegant if we just had that beautiful lace fabric coming all the way down to the knuckle. I think the cuffs with the rings, the matching belt, and the huge like dangly earrings is just a bit much. I think if we just took the cuffs away, it would be a lot cleaner. Overall though, I do think this is a great look on her. It's a great silhouette, and it is like a beautiful, elegant dress. And then it's been finished with those platform, like almond shape heels. These were a huge trend in this like 2017 era. Like everyone had them. They were like a fucking 6-inch stiletto in the back with the huge platform. Like Christian Louboutin, Charlotte Olympia were like known for this style of shoe. At least I think it's Charlotte Olympia. Moving on to Jisoo, I really love this embellished dress. It's a really nice silhouette on her. That A-line skirt, it finishes at a really nice length. And then the embellishment, it really gives this nice shape to the body. The high neck and then the embellishment around the neck, it ties into the embellishment around the waist and around the hem of the dress. So it's really well balanced. And then the shape of the embellishment coming in and then going down over the skirt, it gives it this kind of like caged effect. It's really beautiful. The only thing I'm unsure of is the polka dot sheer sleeves. I don't feel like it needs it. I feel like having that bare flesh instead of that polka dot sleeve with the frill around the wrist, it just would have helped like break it up a bit more. I feel like the polka dot and the frill on the sleeves, it's competing a bit too much with the embellishment on the dress. It is a great look, but I just think if we took the sleeves away, it would have like been like, mwah. Do you know? Let me know what you think in the comments, but that's just my opinion. Moving on to Rosé, I think Rosé's look is my favorite out of this set. I think it's just the most like clean and chic, and it just really suits her style. I like the fact that we've got this high crew neck and then we've got the really cool cutouts on the long sleeves with the frill around it. It's just adding that really beautiful, like soft, feminine edge. And then around the waist, you've got that thick belt that's silver. It's got the embellishment, so it's tying into the other members' looks. And then it is a really nice length for her. We can see that on her left arm, she's got that one cuff, and it works a lot better than the double cuff on Jenny's. The only thing I don't think works on Rosé's is the choker around the neck. I think where it is a crew neck and then we've got like the thick belt, the choker, the big earrings, we could easily lose the choker. I think the thing is when people go on red carpets, things do tend to get a bit over accessorized. I think it's just like a personal thing. I always fucking mention it, don't I? But I like the fact this has been finished with the boots. I think the boots work really well and they're a nice length that works with the skirt length. I think if she had like the almond toe, like 6-inch, like massive platform stilettos, it would take it in like a different vibe. The boot gives it more of like this like edginess. Definitely my favorite look out of the set. Finally, moving on to Lisa, kind of like Jisoo's look, I feel like we need to take an element away from this dress. It is a really nice shape overall, a really nice length, and then we can see it's that nice halter shape, which is very flattering on Lisa. But I think they either need to lose these big dramatic ruffles on the halter of the dress, or they need to lose the sheer layer underneath with the ruffled collar. I feel like it's just, again, like too much competing against each other, and the ruffles do add a nice volume to the dress. They finish around the waist, so it's going to give her definition, but I just think the ruffle and like the sheer layer underneath is just too much competing, especially when you've got the embellishment all over the front of the dress. There's just like a bit too much going on. It is a nice look, it's a nice silhouette, but I just want to like nab like something away and be like, let's just take this off and make it a bit cleaner. Lisa's looks have been finished with these strappy heels that come up to like the bottom of her shin. I do like these heels and I do think they work really nicely with the dress. They kind of give me like a Vivienne Westwood vibe, you know, like the massive like 9-inch ones that have like all of the straps going up. That's the vibe I get. I think my favorite part of this look is the shoe. Just keeping it real, I'm just keeping it real. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm gonna give Blackpink at the 2017 Seoul Music Awards 7 light sticks. I think the looks have like something there which makes them really great, but they are just a bit too over accessorized in my opinion. There are certain elements of each look that's kind of like competing against something else. So let me know what you think in the comments, I'm curious. I had a lot of fun filming this one, guys. It's been really interesting to see what It's been really interesting to see what Blackpink's red carpet style is like. If you would like to see me review any more of the red carpet looks, please leave them linked in the comments, and I'm sure that will come in the future. What you should do next is go check out my previous BTS airport fashion video where I review a look where they were flying to New York back in 2019. I'll leave it linked up here in the top screen as well as in the description box. But thank you so much for watching, and a massive, massive thank you to everyone who subscribed. You are amazing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.